Hello, everybody. Happy summertime. I'm a little bit shiny because the rain has passed. The sunshine is out, but I wanted to take a moment to actually record this significant moment in my life history where I took a big risk, and I just want to share it with others to help you to bet on yourself, believe in yourself, and trust what you are leaning into, and to help yourself pivot. So I'm going to try to not tear up, but I'm standing outside of the building where I turned down a huge offer. Um, I had, excuse me, in my mind going into this meeting that they were going to give me the offer and that I was going to pivot them into becoming my client. Um, but when you're dealing with personalities, when you're dealing with this was with the CEO, when you're dealing with egos and stuff, you never know what you'll run into. That can be very like, excuse me, some people can be offended, or some people can think maybe you're wasting their time. So I had to do it very strategically. But the reason that I said I almost want to cry is because I feel like I've worked my whole life for this kind of opportunity, and I've been through so much. I deserve, I've been deserved what was given to me, what was um, presented to me. And, it just seemed like a great opportunity. I was introduced, to the team. They're excited to have me. It seemed like such a professional, engaging office, which I deserve, just professionalism and just, humanity. And then just people that truly see who you are and what you have and are willing to bet on you. But I'm willing to bet on myself more. And I believe in creating win-wins. And so I turned that conversation into a way that I can still deliver the greatest of what they may want from me, and what they need for their company, and save them money, but also to value my time by, maybe not, obviously not doing maybe the other 40% of that particular assignment that they love me to fulfill, and being able to give that to my own company and in my own time and getting other clients. Um, and this person being somebody that's worked for Fortune 500 companies all over the world, started multiple businesses themselves, they know. They know that they understand business, and they know what it means to win in business and to be able to decide, hey, if somebody really likes this about me, or if I have something unique in the world, how can I make this so that I could give it out to multiple people desiring it and make even more profit and be happy and focus on what I do best. Everybody, of course, would want to keep that light and for it to be their only thing, Um, and so basically, hi. Basically, I appreciated that he admitted that if I was you, I would do this, and that you are smart. And not only that, he confirmed with me that, before hiring his next business VP of business development and marketing, which would have been my position, that he's going to wait to see what my contract is and everything that I can do for them contracted first. Um, I'm still. It's not like the most celebratory moment. It is, but I'm still kind of grieving a little bit walking away from this. And nobody but me knows some of the things that I've been wanting, desiring, having that salary in my hand, that position in my hand, that opportunity, and then going to my little bootstrap business, believing in myself, you know. Um, a lot of people underestimate you for different reasons. For me, I think, a lot of people like are just like, oh, they just assume, you're married, you got a husband that's doing well, you're pretty, whatever else it is, and so it's like any benefits or privileges I could have could compensate for sacrificing, my dreams and goals and visions. And no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what people perceive about you, there is a cost to be you and decide to step out on the greatest of what you have to offer this world. We all have a different story. We all have a different journey that nobody but us could live. Nobody else understands the cost that it takes to believe in ourselves and to take the risk and make the moves that we do. And so I just wanted this to be encouragement for somebody that may be out there um, trying to consider or decide on how to pivot. Now, you know, and I also want it to be a revelation that, you know, the way that we think about risk doesn't mean like, oh, we have to be like a broke artist forever or whatever. I still pivoted into him contracting with me. But obviously, I could have had the secure monthly salary and all of these things. And at the end of the day, he could say, I don't like your contract, or I don't like your proposal or presentation or what have you. Um, so you can move in ways that will work for you and that will create win-wins. And, um, what I think about is some of these people, you know, what would they tell their son or daughter to do? What would they do in this situation? And the greatest confirmation for me is for this guy that's been at the head of these Fortune 100 and 500 companies saying, if I was you, I'd do the same thing. I'd figure out how to bypass people like me and turn them into a client. So that's the greatest win. And, believe in your life, believe in your positioning and the platforms that you can create and how you can use everything around you to, you know, create even greater wins, like I don't believe in lose situations or win lose situations or, like I really, for like the past 2 weeks, I've been stewing and manifesting on this meeting and how to move from him seeing me as an employee to somebody that, you know, to being my client. And so anyway, I'm just having a moment and I wanted to share it. And I believe in pivoting and growing and shining into more purpose and prosperity. And if I can do it, you can do it too. And I look forward to 6 months from now, this recording being a celebration. Okay, yeah, I'm truly outside of his office, but a celebration of the wins that I had in this contract. Peace and blessings.